It is a beautiful Sunday. Let's eat and marry. And you guys know that Sundays are meant for rice and stew. So I decided to make rice and stew for the family. I washed the rice, place it on the fire to parboil the rice. While I wait for the rice to parboil, so I decided to go through my TikTok videos and watch. I was watching the TikTok video when I perceived some burnt aroma. I quickly rushed to the kitchen, only for me to find my rice is burnt. Oh my god. So I said to myself, if I should continue to prepare this rice, white rice, I won't like the aroma and also the text because the burnt rice will affect the text and the aroma. So I decided to convert the rice to jollof rice. Besides, while preparing jollof rice, we normally allow it to get burned intentionally, so it's not a big deal. Let everything be burning. What matters most is that I have the ingredient to make the jollof rice. And glory be to the meat seller. It happens to be the part of the meat that he gave me has tozo in it. Yes. So I decided to use those parts, those oiled parts, to prepare the jollof rice. So I'll be cutting it into pieces. I'll be bringing out those tozo from the actual meat. So here I'm cutting them. If you can see, I'm bringing it out, separating it from the beef also. So I'll be using those ones to prepare the rice itself. Why I use the rest to make stew. Yes, I also make stew because my two tin tomato is already open. So using all will be too much for the rice. After making the stew, so I decided to split it and use one for the stew and one for the jollof rice. This story of mine is known as using one stone to kill two birds. That's just what happened here. Right here, I'm still frying my tomato paste. Once it's dry to my satisfaction, I will be adding my meat, those tozo parts which I said earlier. Honestly, the outcome of this food is wow, it's awesome. There is truth in what they said that unplanned food sweet more better. Here is my stock. I've added it and it's small because of I shared it while making this stew. Here is my seasoning cube. No, and Benny spice, yes. I like this spice a whole lot. This is my fresh pepper with onion. I panned it with mortar. I didn't blend it. Oh my god, see my rice. What TikTok cannot do does not exist. So I'm mixing them thoroughly so that it will not be that noticeable. Still removing the black ones. A brief story of how I learned how to make stew. Back then, when I was growing up, I was still little, so I traveled to my maternal home to see my grandma. And my grandma has a co-wife, so her children were like, "Hope my stepmother is teaching me how to cook." I said yes. They said okay. They would like me to prepare stew for them. I said yes, not knowing they will ask me to prepare the stew. So I when they gave me everything needed for the stuff for the stew making, so I placed my oil pot on the fire, added my oil, I allowed it to heat. Within me, I know I don't know what I was doing. I was only following what my mind was telling me. So I added my oil, added the onions immediately, then added the fresh tomatoes. Immediately, I brought out my tomato paste to add. One of them, I see Jama shouted. She wanted to know I should allow the fresh tomato to dry first before adding my tomato paste. I was like, oh my God. And all of them started laughing at me. I felt somehow, but that encouraged me. Yes. And she put me through until I finished making the stew. That was how I learned how to make stew. Then I started making stew by myself. Yes, so my jollof rice is ready. So see how awesome it is. The meat is from the stew. Thank you guys for watching. I love you.